Hey there, Hoshpup here, back for some more Genshin Impact, and today we're going to be going through part 3 of the Lantern Rite quest. The stars inscribe the year's wishes. We've got to wait until the next day apparently. Alright then. The sun is shining, it's the next day, and we've got to meet up with Keqing so we can find those missing fireworks.
Time to go.
And there she is, as well as Qingsho.
Rest assured, all is quiet here in Qingce Village. Chongyun is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the inside. Not a problem in sight.
Good. I've made some progress in my investigation as well.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Perfect timing, count me in.
Let's go! Traveler, Paimon, you are just in time. I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure hoarders. Besides wagon tracks, I also came across bits and pieces of fireworks packaging scattered on the road. Following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks. But there was no sign of treasure hoarders.
Did they run away?
No, I think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hidden and deemed it unnecessary to post any guards. The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Qingce Village, but also from other locations too. They've gathered all the stolen goods there. I've asked the Millilith on guard at Qingce Village to report this to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They will organize a search around that warehouse.
Now that the Millilith is involved, you don't need to handle this yourself anymore!
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning, and they may even have lookouts. If they notice anything suspicious, they will move the fireworks and our single lead will be lost. I have to keep an eye on the situation.
Yeah, but they're not very dangerous though. We beat them every day for daily commissions.
You're not really thinking that you can take all of them yourself, are you?
No, I am not that reckless. I just want to investigate the case thoroughly. But now that I have your help, the idea is feasible.
So you really are considering it?
They're just treasure hoarders, we can take them.
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
The stars inscribe the year's wishes. Fleeting Colors in Flight Part 3.
Though they are merely a group of irksome bandits. Please, exercise caution.
Chongyun is apparently guarding the town, so maybe we can speak to him. If he's not around here though, we can just teleport off to wherever Keqing's gone, over here. But let's have a look for him. Well, it's not Chongyun, but there is a Millilith guard here. Can't speak to him though. Right, this is the place. We've got to meet up with Keqing. I don't see her here though. Oh, treasure hoarders. There was no audio. These treasure hoarders must have returned to check on the stolen fireworks.
Please hide yourselves. Let's wait and see what happens.
Hey, boss. You think we have enough fireworks now?
Ha! Are you kidding? This ain't nowhere near enough.
But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in the city. Ain't gonna be easy.
You got a point. Alright, then we steal those things that make a real loud bang but don't light up real pretty. What do they call them? Ah, yeah, firecrackers. Those'll do the job.
A job for what though?
All we need to do is make some real ruckus. As long as we distract the Millilith, the other hoarders can do their end of the job. You get it?
Got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. We're gonna hit the jackpot this time. But boss, all our boys are out scouting around. Don't you think we need a few more to guard the stash?
Hey, don't worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with Lantern Rite. They won't have time to come out here. Alright, move it, boys. Just a few more batches and we'll be...
Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got trouble!
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up, boss. The Millilith are coming, and it seems they've already caught our scouts. If one of the boys hadn't set off a firework to warn us, we would have been completely blindsided. Boss, let's run!
But how did the Millilith find out about us? And so quickly, too? Fine. Leave the fireworks and let's split. They won't be catching us.
It's time to make our move. Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go!
weapons and surrender immediately!
Ha! Get out of my way! You gonna death witch or something? I'll show you!
We get to play as Kaching.
Wait a second. You're Lady Kaching. You...
So you do recognize me then? I'll say it one more time. Drop your weapon and surrender. Now!
Who would have thought we'd run into the Yuhong all the way out here? Alright, Hoarders. Looks like the Yuhong wants to play. We'll show you! Get him!
There's like one guy. Wait, did he just... Oh, he's back. Well, at least he got a chance to finish his voice line. If he wasn't down there, we would have finished it before he finished speaking.
Alright, so you want to do this the hard way.
We surrender, Yuhong.
Now, I want some answers. What were you planning to do with the stockpile of fireworks?
We just...
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
Fine. We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the Lantern Rite's opening ceremony. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted by the explosions. But, we didn't seem to have enough fireworks, so...
Oh? So you mean you had more than one group of thieves stealing fireworks?
Yeah, that's right. Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks, but then one of them got caught by the Feiyun Commerce Guild and was arrested.
Oh, we know that one.
I really didn't get it. Why did the Feiyun Commerce Guild get involved? We were only stealing from the government. No, what I meant is, well, I was worried that the guy who got arrested would rat us out. Who would have guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the Millilith were coming too?
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how the Millilith even found out we had dispatched scouts. They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all been caught.
Well, you did get caught.
Well, yeah.
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to talk. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. We should head elsewhere just to be safe. Traveler, please escort the treasure hoarders back to Chingsa Village and hand them over to the Millilith stationed there. I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place.
Understood. Please be careful.
Yes, you too. I'll see you in Chingsa Village.
The waters of Chingsa. Here we go.
This is the last batch of fireworks that I can get. Please ensure that there will be no further problems.
Don't worry. The Yuhong will be taking care of this personally. And with us on guard, I assure you it'll be safe.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the Traveler has returned. And with 2 others, no doubt.
They're the thieves who stole the fireworks. You tell everyone how the thieves were caught.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside you.
Come now, we both know the Traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoarder earlier by mere happenstance.
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
It seems that justice always finds its way into the world. It is in fateful moments that miracles are born.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks? Just the sight of you two makes my blood boil.
Please, calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody. Thank you very much, Traveler. But may I ask, why has Lady Kaching not returned with you?
Lady Kuching was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking about. She wanted to conduct a full search of the area.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Kaching is quite thorough. A squad of Millilith came by just now. I believe they were sent by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end of this matter. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure they stand trial with the others.
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must also be leaving now.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, don't tell us you have work to do too!
So many of the characters do. Are you also busy these days, Chingsho?
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist us. And there's always Chongyun, too.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to me?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, alright. I suppose.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people, everything will proceed without a hitch.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
All right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done. Farewell, traveler.
I see you, you two.
By the way, do you know when Lady Kuching will be back, Traveler?
No idea.
There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect. I was hoping we could somehow retrieve the stolen fireworks.
I mean, they just need to be dragged, so... yeah?
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Or maybe more treasure hoarders!
It came from Kuching's location.
Oh no! Maybe she ran into trouble! Let's go and help her!
But first, before we go on the urgent quest of saving Kuching, we can talk to these people.
Ooh, I guess we're done for.
How did the Millilith find us so fast?
Luckily, they only have one line to say each.
A burst of fireworks? Could it be the treasure hoarders? Oh, Lady Kuching, please stay safe. It's up to you to find out what's happening, Traveler. Good luck.
Ha! Your hoarding days are over. How dare you cause trouble during Lantern Rite? You'll get what you deserve once we hand you over to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
I hope she wasn't waiting too long because of our delay. She's like, "Ah, Traveler, where are you?" I was like, "I'm just talking to some people. Important conversations to be had here. Don't mind me."
Time to go.
Oh, here she is. Oh, she's just fine. There's no problem.
Oops. What did I do?
Hey! Kuching!
Wait, where are the treasure hoarders?
Uh-huh. What treasure hoarders?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure hoarders sending signals to one another again.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. I saw a few sticks of fireworks on the ground, so I fiddled with them, and sure enough, it seems I accidentally lit the fuse. Before I could react, the fireworks were already up in the air.
Oh, I see.
So no enemies? Whew. Well, that's good. We thought you might have been surrounded by bad guys.
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. Fortunately, there are no more treasure hoarders in the area. It seems this matter has finally come to an end.
Well, that's good at least.
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved. Good thing we were able to get to the bottom of it. Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste, and the whole show would be ruined.
That's right.
By the way, Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show, which means you know the best viewing spot, right?
Yes, of course. The best view should be from the Jade Chamber. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But first, I have to drop by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and close this case. Leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help. Why don't you go for a walk around the city and I'll meet you when I'm done?
Okay, but we'll be waiting for you.
Yes, I'll be there.
Kuching leaves.
Kuching really is super busy. I'll meet you when I am done. How many times have we heard that already?
Paimon salty as usual.
Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about
let's go find Zhongli.
Oh, yeah! We said we would meet him! And we've even collected a few opinions about taking a rest from work. Zhongli said he'd wait for us at third round knockout. Let's go find him.
Time to go.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
That it is.
Yes, you are quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case. Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times. I do not always accept advice so readily, but your wisdom has spoken to me.
Zhongli! We're back!
Ah, you've returned.
You are also acquaintances?
Yes, we sure are!
We've met on a couple of occasions.
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as Mr. Zhongli. You are indeed well connected, traveler.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself to have met the traveler.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
I wouldn't dare reveal his true identity.
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Yun.
See you around, Yun-Jin!
So, tell me, what have you learned from your trip?
We asked around and you tell Zhongli about everyone's views on work-life balance.
I see. Well, traveler, what do you make of all their opinions?
I think we can weave them into a story.
Yeah! Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince Kuching to rest more with just a simple story, right? If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we can use food as our theme. Think about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's the perfect angle for our story.
Classic Paimon wisdom.
Paimon knows just what to write. Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very talented at cooking. He opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor, and lots of customers come every day, so he's always super busy. Then, how should the story go from there?
But you ran out of ideas already. His food starts getting worse and worse.
Ooh, that's good. But wait, didn't we say he's really good at cooking? That wouldn't make sense.
It's up to you. It's your story.
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More about the chef. You mean both good and bad things?
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this chef character of ours a little deeper.
Paimon didn't think this far. Why don't you take it from here?
Always on us.
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Kuching, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story? That will allow it to become all the more convincing.
Okay. Let Paimon think. What did Cloud Retainer say? As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
That was a pretty good impersonation.
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo!
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if she spends all her efforts working on a machine with no time to test the outcome, then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are bound to pop up.
Yes, it is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the chef in the story. He's great at cooking, but he can't enjoy his own food.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Right! It's because he's super busy! He receives the customers, he takes the orders, and he does all the cooking himself. That should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he doesn't even have time to take a break, which obviously also means he doesn't have time to eat.
That sounds a bit extreme.
Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to leave a powerful impression. Kinda like fireworks.
Yes, the chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking abilities and tries to accomplish everything on his own.
Paimon already kind of feels sorry for him.
Many hands make light work.
Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. And there's another saying. What was it again? Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. That's what Yanthe said. So, the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore, and he has big, dark circles under his eyes. The customers tell him to take a few days off to get some rest, but the chef won't listen.
His judgment is clouded by the chores before him. He is oblivious to mountains in the distance, the bigger picture.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest, and they don't like his cooking anymore, so they stop coming to his restaurant.
The consequences of not getting enough rest are pretty serious.
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties in our lives, pushing ourselves is never a good modus operandi. The story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible, then she should quickly grasp the meaning contained within.
You're saying Paimon made a good story?
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The story is indeed good. The Yuhang is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand the message you are trying to convey.
Really? Score 1 for Paimon!
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. Now will be the ideal moment to speak with her. If all goes well, I think your story will be a success.
Hear that? Zhongli says Paimon's story has what it takes. If anyone knows a good story, he does. Quick, let's go find Kuching.
Go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and find Kuching.
The matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Qingce Village and coordinate our people at other fireworks locations to prevent any further theft.
Yes, Lady Kuching.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along travel routes. How is that proceeding?
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots in the city.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I have time.
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted, but it will be ready soon.
Okay. Also,
Oh, excuse me, Lady Kuching? Your friends are here.
Hi, Kuching. Still working? Aren't we going to see the fireworks?
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber. Why have you come here?
You told us to walk and have a look around.
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice. But it would be even nicer if you could join us. Do you still have work to do?
It's nothing urgent, really. Just some trivial matters. But I wish to get it done as soon as possible.
You can leave it to us, Lady Kuching. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest. If I'm not mistaken, the Traveler is here to remind you to take a break.
And we have something to tell you, Kuching.
That's right! Something so important that we must speak with you personally, right now!
Oh, really? In that case... Jingcheng, I'll let you take charge. Thank you.
Understood. I'll handle things from here.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. The view there is nicer and it's much more private. Perfect for talking.
You go up to the Jade Chamber with Kuching.
Well, here we are.
Oh good, they set it to nighttime. That'll be the perfect atmosphere for fireworks.
What was it you wanted to talk about?
We have a story to tell you.
Yeah, we want to tell you a story from this beautiful view. What do you say?
All right, I'm listening.
So it turns out we just heard some big news in Teyvat. A very talented chef is in trouble.
Oh, is the chef from Liyue? From Liuli Pavilion or Shinua Kiosk, perhaps?
No, the chef is from Mondstadt. Yeah, and he's really, really good. He had a restaurant right next to the city gate. He was super efficient, and his cooking was really delicious. So his restaurant had been getting more and more popular.
You know, Paimon's got good memory.
In fact, he became so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir, why don't you find someone to help you in the restaurant?" But the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only one that can turn top-quality ingredients into world-class dishes. No one could help him.
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good chef. He must be an excellent cook.
That's what everyone was saying. But surprisingly, after just 6 months, no one would dine in his restaurant anymore. Shocking, right? Do you have any guess why?
Maybe the chef had fallen ill, or...
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler!
Because he was too stubborn.
Ding, ding, ding! Yep, it's because the chef was too stubborn. He would keep himself busy every day and try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. But he forgot that he's only human and needs time to eat and rest. He was so busy that he didn't even have time to eat and couldn't even taste his own cooking. He was unwilling to seek help, even when he's tired, because he thought he's the only one capable of cooking the best dishes. Eventually, the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway, so they just left. And because he had forgotten the original taste of his dishes, he was no longer a good chef. In the end, his restaurant had no choice but to close for good.
Oh.
What a sad story.
I see. He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of his original purpose. So, that's the whole story?
Oh, yep, that's the whole thing.
Sorry, it's not a very good story. Please don't laugh at us.
Hey! Didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
Did you come up with that story?
Oh, no, we just,
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose the ending isn't really surprising.
Huh?
Think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but when tasks come to me personally, it is easy to lose sight of the bigger picture.
It's as if your judgment is clouded, right?
Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are, remove the fog, and feel our heart.
So, how do you feel now, Kuching?
How do I feel? Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way, I could finally take the opportunity to walk around the city, see the people I wish to see, and watch the fireworks. Thinking back, I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months of working with me. You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. but I am getting better. You can tell, can't you? And I did make a promise with you, didn't I? We agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year. So... Happy Lantern Rite, Traveler and Paimon. I'm very happy to be here and enjoy this moment together with you.
And same to you.
I've poured all my best effort into this fireworks show. And now that we're here, I sincerely hope you will enjoy it.
It's a good thing she is here, actually. It would be criminal after spending so long making this fireworks show happen. She wasn't able to watch it.
I feel very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the fireworks, and enjoying the view of Liyue Harbor.
Happy Lantern Rite, Kuching.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. And... thank you.
Oh, cinematic time. Oh, there's so many NPCs walking around in this one. So much better than the quite empty Lantern Rite Festival last year. Now, where are they running off to? Oh, to light the fireworks. Now there we are, watching from the Jade Chamber.
Lady Kuching, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, don't miss the fireworks, Kuching.
Must be something important.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. Curious to find out. Ask the Fatui people. We've seen those two before. Wow, they've really made it seem so busy and like a real festival this year round. Good job, Mihoyo. It's like I'd actually want to step through the screen and be there. A lot of very happy kids. It's like, I want that fish, Daddy.
Traveler, Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style.
It's the skin.
Do you like it?
Wow, it's beautiful!
When do we get an outfit?
It's time. Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
Kuching, you made it just in time. It would have been kind of funny if she missed it. But oh wow, these are some very beautiful fireworks. Ah, and there it is, Ningguang's skin. You can get this one for free.
Hey, check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beidou. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Are we going to see every character in Liyue then? Looks like we might do. Yeah, there's Shenhe. With the other Adepti as well. Aww, Ganyu's trying to become closer friends with Shenhe. Goba. I'm so glad they made a fully rigged Goba model. His story appearances are always so fun to have on screen. And look, it's the original 4 stars all hanging out together. And that's a surprise Utao.
Did you see that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig!
So it does.
Zhongli's just as calm as ever. Was Cloud Retainer alone? Oh wait, they came back! Oh, that's nice, he's not alone anymore then.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready.
Ah, Smiley Dang Zhao.
No better way to celebrate.
Didn't think we'd get to see the people at the inn as well. That's cool. Oh, even the people in Qingce village. Are they heading home?
Dr. Baiju, sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Oh yeah, they said they had to work.
Lantern Rite.
At least you got to see the fireworks still. Oh, more people made it up here.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite!
And that's it. Quest completed. I guess we can talk to Kuching one last time.
What did you think of this year's fireworks display? I just hope this festival can be everything that people want it to be.
They were lovely. I liked them a lot.
Really? I hope you're not just saying that to reassure me. I want you to be straight with me if you have any suggestions. Anyway, if you have any time during the festival, take a look around the city. There's a lot to see, but it won't last, so make the most of it. If only I had a little more free time. I'd love to take you around and show you everything we did to make the city look special during the festival.
That's okay. We can just appreciate it as we go around. Well, that's the end of the Lantern Rite story quest chain. That was very good. Much better than last year. The cinematic was amazing. Especially because it had every single Liyue character in it. It's fun to see what everyone was getting up to. Although I do wonder about the logistics of getting up to the Jade Chamber. Because we can teleport here, but how do regular people get up here? I have no idea. We saw a lot of the cast down on the ground and then suddenly they were behind us, so it must not take that long. But yeah, there's no way up. Maybe there's some sort of floating platform lift thing. I don't know, there's no air balloons or airships or anything. So that is confusing. But logistics aside, that was a very well done cinematic, and it was fun seeing everyone's reactions during the fireworks display. And now it's over! Although we still have all the various event things to do, so I guess it isn't over for us. I like that the story was quite light-hearted as well. Perfect atmosphere for an event, rather than being something heavy. Was very good. And I can't wait to see what they do with the Mondstadt characters this year, because I'm sure they'll have a similar event, but with them as well. Before we go, we have to do the tried and true create the fireworks minigame thing. Let's place this down. We're just going to get enough to get a passing score this time. We're not going to try and go for max. Oh, there's 5 this time. Okay. That's tricky. We're going to start with the big one. We're going to increase the power. Wait, there's something new. We've got let fortune lead. This parameter's quality will increase slightly, and the odds of curious efficiency occurring is increased. Well, let's try that. Cool, so it goes up a tiny bit, and then when you do it again, you could have a higher chance of getting a better result. This might overshoot. Oh, I didn't. Okay, good. Let's do that again. I would think we're going to run out of material if we keep doing this. We need to, yeah, we need to do the meticulous one. And we can't touch this one anymore. Oh, that's good. That's perfect, but in a way that's scary because this one has a chance of overshooting. We need to take down the flame, I think, when we do that one. Right, let's do a strong one on the top. And a strong one down here. Yeah, they're going to overshoot. So we're going to take down the flame, but I think we won't get it. Decrease. Decrease. Yeah, we can only do it once, so oh, I guess we'll do this one. And I didn't even get close to it. Oh well. What do we get? 4, 7, 6. Okay, that's pretty good. I think we've unlocked enough for the Primo gems, so that's fine. We'll do the next one. This one has a... Oh, look at that. It's a nice arrow shape. So let's go for the height one. And let's do one of these. And then let's do the meticulous one. There we go. And then we can do that again actually on the top. Do meticulous. And here we can do meticulous again. Ah, I overshot it. That's not what I wanted. The problem with these ones is it's just random what you'll get. So even if you have the right order of what to do, you might have to do it a few times to get the exact result you want. Okay, that one went well. The bottom one with rotation, we should just do... which one should we do? Yeah, nitpicker. There we go, that was nice. And then the last two, we'll do tactile. Is this going to overshoot? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. Ah, so if the middle one didn't go over, we actually would have got this with some resources to spare too. Cool. Well, I'm happy with that. And since this is the end of that one, let's go and claim the primos for it. There we go. So you only need to get the first two to get the rewards you actually want, which is the Primo Gems and then the currency for the store. The last one is just for bragging rights. In fact, you don't even need perfect, because 2,700 is enough. So that's interesting. So the only one we didn't get that for is the Gloom Paints. But yeah, even these ones, we didn't get perfect, but we still got all the rewards. So we can just go back and do that one another time then. That's nice. Awesome, we've got all the currency. Not going to spend it in this video, we're going to do that later. Oh, there's a boss. They always do a co-op thing. We'll get to that in another video as well. So I'm going to end the video here. In the next one, we should be going through some of the event missions, and then also talking to the various NPCs, as there are a lot of characters that you can talk to. A lot of the playable ones, and they have unique dialogues. We're going to go and find them. And then we're going to wrap up the event by buying out everything in the shop. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.